Yo, what's cracking? What's cracking on November 8th, 2024? Yes, sir. We're gonna get into it today with some Colorado versus Texas Tech today. Also, uh, congratulations to Donald Trump. Donald Trump won the election. I'm so glad we're not gonna have Kamala Harris. Yes, sir. Um, um, Other than that, let's jump into it. Yo, Colorado is playing this week against Texas Tech in Lubbock, Texas. Um, they are going to have a fight on their hands. But do I think they can beat them? I think they can destroy Texas Tech. But they're going to have to do some work, man. They're going to have to do some work. Hey, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button. I please appreciate that. Also, check out DJ Killer Cali and the Dojo Mixes. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button. Also, go to New Legacy Martial Art Academy. You know I'm a mixed martial arts coach, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification button. It's early in the morning for me. 10:30 and 10:37 in the morning. And also, if you want to support the channel, man, you know I got a QR code right here, right? And you can support the channel and my martial art program, and you can donate right here and hit the cash app, right? Just scan that barcode, or if you stretch out the screen here, you can see the word for the hashtag word for to send cash to support the channel. All right, y'all. Let's go here. Let's see. We're going to go to ESPN real quick. All right, y'all. So you see the Colorado Buffs are 6-2, hopefully 7-2 at the end of this week. They're playing in Lubbock, Texas. It's going to be on Fox. The game is at 3 p.m. against Texas Tech, who is 6-3 right now. So, man, we need to go into Lubbock and handle business, right? The spread right now is -4, Colorado, +4 for Texas Tech. All right. They got Colorado 63.3 prediction that they will win. Shedeur Sanders, 2,591 yards passing, 21 touchdowns, 6 INTs. Morton, 2,300 yards passing, 19 touchdowns, and 5 INTs. Augusta, 271 yards for the season, 3 touchdowns. Taj Brooks, 1,047 yards and 10 touchdowns. Travis Hunter, 757 yards receiving, 8 touchdowns. And Kelly, 736 yards receiving, 5 touchdowns. Now, look, all right, I'm going to say this. I think Colorado goes down there and handles business. But you got to go in there disciplined, man. You got to go in there disciplined because really the media does not want Colorado to beat Texas Tech. They don't. They really don't. On the other hand, you got some part of the media that said you should be beating them. Texas Tech is not that good. So Texas Tech is going to really be ready for this game. But do I think Colorado's defense can shut them down? They got to shut down the running game. They got to shut down Brooks. This guy right here, he's got over 1,000 yards for the season, and he's trying to make a point a statement against Colorado. He wants to run another 100 yards. So our defensive line has got to be disciplined. Okay? Colorado defensive line has got to be disciplined in order to win this game. Okay? In order to win this game. Also, we got to run Augusta 400, Welch, and what's the other young man, the running back? Oh my God, Hayden. We got to run those three guys, and we got to run them stupid, like for real. Like, don't leave it all in Shadeur's hands, because we got the weapons that's wide receiver core that's unstoppable for real. You really can't shut the wide receiver core down. I don't care who's out there at wide receiver. You can't shut them down. LeJohntay, hard to stop. Shepard, hard to stop. Horn, hard to stop. Travis Hunter. We need that running game to be efficient. We need our offensive line to be more grimier than the defense, man. We got to be shut down. All right? So Colorado is really need to do their thing. Now, for Texas Tech to win, they got to keep running the ball, because if they throw on the corners, you got shut down corners in Colorado. Mostly people score on Colorado by running the ball. Quarterback option. That's how they usually score. Wide receivers don't score on Colorado that much. We check the track record. They don't. Kansas State and who else? Kansas State and Nebraska probably did the most. So, and everybody thinks that Colorado plays that Nebraska game again, Colorado will beat them. All right. It was at Lincoln, and that atmosphere is crazy stupid. Now, Colorado's got to be prepared for the Texas Tech, crowd, man. They're gonna come out and get crazy. Now I know Preston Hodge is going to be playing in this game. Coach got faith in him. All right. Preston Hodge, I am begging you, bro. Please don't give up a pass, man, in the end zone. Pay attention where you're supposed to be. Please. Because a lot of times Preston Hodge gets burnt. I love that he gets interceptions. But man, the last game, he did well. And the one before that, I think he did well. So I'm not going to kill him out, right? But please, man, play Preston Hodge. Please play technical sound defense, man. Don't do what you want to do. Do what you need to do, how Coach been teaching you guys. Because sometimes I watch Preston Hodge and he be slacking on defense a little bit. He'll turn his back on the wide receiver, man. It's just certain things that he do, and he gets torched. He's the weakest link on the defense. So please, sir, please be stronger on defense and covering your man, because I'm telling you, Texas Tech is going to be coming for your head. This is just the word of encouragement. This is not to beat you down, Preston Hodge. Excuse me. I just want to see you do better, or next man up. Somebody who can cover. Because the quarterback, Morton, should not be throwing on y'all for real, man. And the run. I got to protect the run. There's more than just Brooks, though. There's another running back. I don't know his name. But, man, Preston Hodge, if you can't cover, let's find somebody that can. What's the other guy? Riley. You got Riley out there. You got who I haven't seen the field for real yet. You got a few other corners that I know can get the job done. So, man, Preston Hodge, do not get torched this weekend. All right. Let's see here. All right. I think Colorado comes out with a W in this game. I really do. I think because I watched Texas Tech play Baylor. And Texas Tech DBs, I don't think can match up with Colorado's DBs. I really don't think so. They couldn't stop Baylor. And we beat Baylor by the skin of our teeth, but we beat them in overtime. A win is a win. We beat them. We also beat Cincinnati, who they struggle with, right? But they did beat Cincinnati in, I believe, in overtime, right? 44. It was a high-scoring game, so it wasn't no defense. I think if Colorado prepares, and I don't know who Tafik is, but, man, get your head in the game on defense. All this dancing stuff, Tafik and everything, man. Focus on this game because you might be the reason why we stop the run or we don't stop the run. We need you, son. Quit playing around. Quit playing around. I saw in the well-off video that Tafik, this young man, I think it's number 95, and I like Tafik. Man, I think he's one of the better defensive linemen. But all this horse playing and clowning, man, stop it, man. I'm a coach, and I can't stand horse playing, man. When you're trying to teach something, and then you up there talking shit or whatever, you know. So, man, you could talk shit on a football field and handle. If you can back it up, do your job. Do your job. Handle your business on that field, man. Let's stop the run. And you know what? I'm gonna kind of show y'all what I'm talking about, man. So there was on the well-off video. Let's see. It was on the well-off video where they're getting on the Tafik a little bit. And Coach Prime said, man, there's some guys that's working hard and, and taking things serious. And then there's two guys. I don't know who those two guys are. I'm not going to say it's him, But at the same time, that craziness can't be happening. Hold on, let me scroll.
This is how AI
man.
My schedule. This meeting.
I hate those commercials. Skip through it. See right here, they're getting into an argument or something. I don't know what it is. Hold on, let me go back. Here it is. Nancy is getting on Tafik. You hear it, coach? Getting on him? Come on, man. Get your head right, bro. You guys are trying to win a conference championship. Quit playing around. Look at that. And you know, I'm for Colorado, man. I am for Colorado. See, that's the stuff I see he can do, man. Quit running your dang mouth. Just be coachable. If you're coachable, you're gonna be successful. But if you ain't coachable, you're not. I say that all the time in MMA, mixed martial arts. I've seen guys who do this all the time, and it's not coachable. Not coachable. I've had guys like that. They're great talent, but because they think they know it all, they're not coachable. You know what I mean? And they're constantly doing this. And if they will stop doing this, man, they could be some great athletes. I got one right now that I love him very much, but he does this. He's young, right? He's a great talent. Some of the greatest talent in my martial art program, right? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I got a couple of them. They do this because they think that it's so easy because they're naturally talented. But what happens is you still gotta develop. You know, listen. I always tell my son, he's an MMA fighter. I said, listen to your coaches. Quit thinking you got to do what you want to do and let the process happen. Look at that. Coach Sapp had to tell him this again. Look at this. Go back. So you and him talk about the game so we're ready to go. Stop around. Lock in. Go back to this again. See that? Come on, man. Get your head in the game, son. We're rooting for you. Tell him, Sap. We need the stats to handle business this weekend. We can't be playing around, or you're going to have a replacement out there. Come on, man. We trying to win. We ain't trying to fuck around. Let's go. We're playing around. Like, what is this for? What is that? What was that for? It's practice. Do that shit in the game when you done made a fucking sack. You bragging about practice right now. Practice to get better. Let's go. We got Tyler Brown, right? He might be playing on the D line as well in this game. Yo, he may be playing D line in this game. So, as well as offense. So, he's going to be another two-way player. See, there's been other two-way players. There was a guy, Miles Jack, from UCLA. I think he still plays in the NFL. He played linebacker and running back for UCLA. A lot of people don't talk about that young man. But Miles Jack was that dude at UCLA, right? Because he was a good running back, but then the man come out and played linebacker. for UCLA. Travis Hunter is not the first two-way player. Not like that. Miles Jack did it, and then not only him, there was a kid at Utah that did it last year. He was playing defense, strong safety, or outside linebacker, and he was the running back. So Travis Hunter is not the only two-way player, but I love the way Travis Hunter does it. That other kid from Utah was doing it last year. He played every game like that. Okay? So Travis Hunter is not the only guy who's run two-way. So I just want to make that clear. He's not the only one. But am I a Travis Hunter fan? Oh, yes. Yes. But he's not. We can't sit there and lie and say he's the only one. That's all I'm trying to say. But let's go into we're going to watch a little bit of the Baylor Texas Tech game. All right.
The Bears, Texas Tech fighting for first place.
So we're going to watch a little bit of this. We're going to go into this game.
They are 5-1 yet and looking to make a statement against Baylor. Against a five-man.
As you can see, they're on offense.
Brooks tries to bounce to the outside, and again,
they're going to try to do that a lot. They're going to try to bounce to the outside and also run through here. They're going to try to manipulate this line, this offensive line, the misdirection to get him freed up to get some running space. See, this is how we got beat before. The same play Colorado had. That same play has been used on us all season, and we got to stop it. And the same thing, Texas Tech cannot stop it. They can't stop the run. They're one of the worst defense in college football.
Washington right up the gut, and he's in. Touchdown, Baylor.
I think they're 128th on defense.
Nothing fancy about this. Straight ahead block.
Colorado to handle business with this team.
On this drive for Taj Brooks. They'll use him as the decoy. Into the back of the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. Caleb Douglas.
Now Morton can throw. Morton can throw. He's thrown for 5 interceptions, but 3 of them was in one game, I believe. So, and he can pass, man. Morton can throw. So our defense has got to be technically sound. We got to watch Baylor and how they handled them.
His way, and they'll give it a go. Breaks through the first line of would-be tacklers. He's just got the punter to beat. Cameron.
Oh my God!
Stays inbounds down the far sideline and hauled down.
Wow.
Inside the 5. No, they're going to say he got in.
He wasn't in the touchdown. Come on, man. Quit playing. Quit playing.
It's a line drive, and it doesn't give the defense enough time to set up. It is a
But good run, though. Good run.
Washington, Cameron to
good run.
On the move and get right up into the middle of what should have
so
been.
Texas Tech does have issues with their
in the arm for this Baylor program that's been reeling the last couple of weeks.
Excuse me, I'm having a brain shutdown really right now. But they're special teams. They're really struggling with. They can't stop the run or the pass. Right? But their offense has enough firepower to kick some dust up. Yeah, I think he even got 100 yards against Baylor. If you allow him to run and them, if we can shut him down, we can shut the passing game down. Because I don't think that Morton's that accurate of a passer. We need, if not, we need to knock him out the game.
And a trick play to try and get some more points, and they've got it.
So our secondary would got to be disciplined, and I don't think they're going to try to throw to Travis. They'll try to throw to Preston Hodge way more, right? They're trying to find the scene where they can throw to Preston Hodge or towards DJ McKinley. But even with DJ McKinley, you're going to have problems. Colton Hood, you're going to have problems. Shiloh, you're going to have problems. You're going to, if you try to throw to the Sharp, you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems in the secondary. Now, 3 of those guys on the secondary came from JSU originally. So, Shiloh, Preston Hodge, the Sharp, those are all JSU, HBCU players that came from HBCU on defense.
I'm a competitive gamer. With Xfinity, can I get fast internet with less lag?
So, they're showing you, too, that also, and Travis Hunter, that's 4. They're showing you that HBCU players can play in the D1, Division I, and they need to stop that. They need it. Our HBCU programs need to be on the same level as these colleges here. But as you see, the secondary can't cover water, man. Look. We got Will Shepherd, dog. And I know Will been having his little drop issues, but we got Will, LaJonte, Jimmy Horn, Travis Hunter. And the rest of them boys, Draylon Miller. We got all them cats. And we got a whole another second level and third tier wide receivers that, man, it's going to be hard to stop. And they got a couple, maybe T.O. and them, I think, is back. You know what I mean? Like I said, Morton can throw. I don't think anybody in the Big 12 plays man-to-man better than Colorado. I really don't, because everybody else that plays man-to-man struggle a little bit. Even Baylor. Baylor to me, is better than what their record is, though. Baylor, with a little bit more discipline, they could have been an undefeated team. Baylor's only lost. I don't think Baylor's even been blown out for real. I would not get rid of their coach. I would not. This year is a transformation year where everybody's going into the bowl playoffs, and everybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Anybody, you know? And just because you lose doesn't mean your season is over with. And look at Baylor, you know, they came in back and beat the Texas Tech team. They're just not disciplined. They got to be more disciplined. And Baylor has shown a little bit more discipline in these last few weeks of the season. Now, and I'm telling you, these guys try to throw on Colorado's defense. This is going to happen. Interception. Look at that. I mean, just gashing holes. Anyway, just gashing. Right? Now that's Texas Tech versus Baylor, right? That was a losing game. Let's go to a winning game. All right.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
I hate these commercials. I wish they'd stop it with these commercials. Matter of fact, my community, I can't post photos anymore in my community right now because they said that I was in violation of community safety. And I'm like, what? Posting football and sports? Community? What?
Through the air. Soars. Caught. Xavier Henderson. We will say that. Then he dropped the football.
See, Cincinnati threw all over them too. But
Defensively, you know where the
we beat Cincinnati. Our defense was strong enough to slow them down in the third and fourth quarter, right? After we pretty much took off the gas or ran out of gas, right? A little bit on offense. I don't know what we were doing in late in the third and fourth quarter. And then we finally put in the backups, I believe, towards the end. But if Cincinnati can do that to their defense, right? And Cincinnati's no slouch. Cincinnati went toe-to-toe with them. They just made some minor mistakes at the end. This is on at Texas Tech. Cincinnati's playing man-to-man. See, I think, to me, when Colorado spreads them out with the wide receiver core that Colorado got, I just don't think that they can hang with our wide receivers. Look, that's LeJohntay. LeJohntay will do the same thing. Jimmy Horn. Shoot, if Amarion Miller was back, that would happen. Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter runs those routes. You don't know where those wide receivers is coming from because they play multiple positions and spots on the offense. So you don't know where they're going to be in this Colorado's offense. And that's what's going to really separate Colorado from Texas Tech in this game. If they stay disciplined, man, Colorado has got this. Should be a blowout. But you know how it is. We got referees, how they blow the whistle and everything like that. Right? And I'm not saying that they won't put up any points. But, man, we got the defense. Colorado has the defense to shut them down. Have the same attitude you have in practice and apply it to the field. We ain't talking about the bad habits. We're talking about the good habits of practice. If you practice with the bad, if you go in this game with the bad habits in practice, you're going to get your ass kicked.
Brought down at the 15 by Jacob Rodriguez. As long as 55.
And I think, hold on. We're going to go to the end here.
And there is Jake Golday.
So Cincinnati still had a chance to win this game. Look at that. That's Colorado all day, man. That's Colorado all day. I mean, Shedeur can sit back there and just be like, la, 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 la. But look, this is what they're going to do. You already know they're going to bring blitzes. Texas Tech is going to bring blitzes. And right there, they could have tied the game. So we still beat Cincinnati by 10. Right? We still beat Cincinnati by 10. So there's no way that Colorado should lose this game. Let me go back. We're going to go back to this one video here. And we're going to go Colorado. We'll go to Colorado real quick. All right. We're going to look at their last game, which was the last game was Cincinnati, right? Who was this? Coach Prime loses safety to the transfer portal. Man, right now, Coach Prime ain't worried about that. You know what I mean? He's not worried about none of that craziness. He worrying about right now. If they're going to leave, he got backup. He got people backed up. If you want to leave, leave. He got someone to take your place. Go. Because we don't want that chemistry. We don't want that negative chemistry there. The same thing. And I got to get into USC and as well, and the Jaden Mayava situation and Miller Moss possibly transferring out now to Michigan, from what I hear. That's crazy. I felt like that the fan base was wrong on Moss, but at the same time, Jaden Mayava, I mean, you know, it is what it is. If I was Miller Moss, I would keep practicing to the meantime and then go from there. But to jump in the transfer portal ASAP and over, you know, hey man, you got to understand as a coach, if you're making mistakes that you shouldn't be making with these interceptions, but it's not all. I will say this because I'm 50-50 on this because it's like it's not all Miller Moss. It's also the defense. The defense. Now, we ain't seen Jaden Mayava yet. Now, let this man play and then make your assessment because if he does the same thing that Miller Moss does, then you can't say nothing, man. You can't say nothing. So if he stinks up the joint and we lose this weekend to Nebraska at home, you can't say nothing. Anyway, let's go into this game here. All right.
What's this?
Athletic Ducks, I'm into an NIL
And
deal.
I hate this.
NIL.
These commercials. All right.
Another sellout crowd here, which has been the pattern all season long. It'll come out the back of the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Horn in motion. Sanders gonna keep it.
See, I don't like. That's the only thing I'm like. I know he hurt his hip last game. In this game here, man, please don't run him as much because he was looking really gimpy. And man, I stop at this play a lot because what the hell was this, Shedeur? What the hell was this?
Had some trouble with that in the past.
Look at this. They doing a play action, an option like.
Had some trouble with it last.
Look, he's sitting here.
week.
He's got him right here, which you got two underneath. You got him right here. There's one more. Now right here, you got Chevelle Smalls. Why you didn't throw that? You took a sack. Stop taking damn sacks. Unnecessary. I don't know if Coach Prime gets mad at him or not for that, but look at this.
Looking to pass.
You had a guy wide open, and you took this bullshit ass sack. Come on, Shedeur, you better than that. You way better than that. All right, I just had to make that argument. Let's go. Let's not allow that to happen in this game here.
Against Arizona.
Make a better decision. Boom. This was a great run, but Jimmy, you can't do that, man. Can't do this, dog. You can't do that, man. Don't do that in this game. You're going to get one of these tutties. I'm telling you. in this game here, Jimmy, you should get a tutty.
Smoking it into the end zone.
I for some reason I feel like Jimmy Horn runs slower
On the way to the end zone.
than what they say. Because every game I have not really seen him break away from anybody. Except for this game here. It's like when he catches a pass, he doesn't break away all like that. As soon as he catches it, he's like, they blast him. Bah! But I love me some Jimmy Horn. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted.
Jimmy Horn just caught this pass, was running into the end zone,
Can't do that, dog. You cannot do it.
shot up the deuces at the defender, and was hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Shedeur Sanders.
We're just going to do this to Texas Tech, man. Look at that. Now, this is like a play action pass right here.
Has time.
Boom. Right there. He had him. He counted one underneath and one over the top. Boom. He chose the one over the top. And he had, look like that's Travis Hunter right there.
Pass inside the 5 to Webster. It'll be first and goal, Buffalo.
He makes going back to warm-ups. It's one of
So
the
he had Dallin Hayden there. He had one there. And he had Travis over the top.
ball is perfectly placed.
I mean, Travis
On second and goal.
was upset because he could have threw it in the end zone. The next play, he throws it to Travis.
12 in the building.
And then he does the Spider-Man flip. I didn't know this kid can flip. You know how they say Bo knows Bo knows? What they need to do another Travis knows. They because this kid can flip, he can play basketball, he can dunk out of the gym, he can play college basketball right now for Colorado. He can as a point guard. Not only that, he's a great football player, DB / wide receiver. Amazing. But I still think that Shedeur Sanders also needs to be in the Heisman. Now, there's a kid at SMU. I haven't did no videos on that quarterback, but nobody's talking about SMU's quarterback. And I don't know if it's Jenkins or something like that, but man, they're doing some stuff over there at SMU, and they're sleeping. Man, that was a hit. I think that was Gant. Man, monster hit. Look at that. Now we got to do better tackling right there, man. We missed on that tackle right there, but man, Taj Brooks is none. We already seen like 3 or 4 good running backs already. I don't know who's the first man on contact right there, but yo, I can't really see it from here. But man, wrap up. Oh, that was Sylvan Craig. He usually don't miss tackles all like that. Didn't I just say this earlier about Baylor doing this to Texas Tech? That Colorado gets done like this? Look, the same damn play. Look. Luckily, Shiloh was the last man there to stop him from scoring. We've had that done to us in damn near every game. Damn near every game, we've had that done. I'm just saying.
4-yard line. Pryor in the backfield. Sorsby with a clean pocket to his tight end, Royer. Royer, a huge mismatch problem for most teams.
Bentley, come on, man. Bentley.
Sorsby with a clean pocket.
Come on, Bentley. Now, the referee, that's some bullshit because Bentley couldn't make a decision because his ass is standing in front of you trying to fool Bentley. But these two guys need to hurry up and get over here. This young man done got a whole bunch of yards because of this.
To his tight end, Royer.
Look at that.
A huge mismatch problem.
He used that to his advantage. He used that to his advantage.
Inside the 10-yard
The running back, Brooks. I'm saying Brooks. I forgot this kid's name, but he used that to his advantage. I think that was Monangai.
Johnson in motion, now comes back.
Not Monangai. Who was that?
The end zone. Touchdown Cincinnati. Johnson with the catch.
I'm trying to think of the running back's name. I know they said it in the video. I was thinking of UFC with Monangai. Monangai got knocked out the game.
Too bad I still beat you yesterday.
But yeah, I got hit with on YouTube about community thing, and I don't know why. I don't know why. They didn't have a clear explanation why. That part right there, we gave up a touchdown in the red zone. We got to eliminate that.
Coming back the other way, looking to pick up a block. Found an alley.
And that one play that we run on offense, which is like a misdirection play where Jimmy Horn gets it. We've tried that play 3 or 4 times, and it hasn't been successful all year. I don't know why Colorado keeps running that one misdirection play. It gets stopped every time. I remember 2 times they was it Cincinnati stopped it. We got to stop running that play. If it doesn't work, don't run it. Man, that was trash. Shedeur running there with the saucy sauce, bro. Our defense can shut Texas Tech down, man. We really can. We just can't allow this stuff here. We can't allow this. And I don't think Morton's all that great of a runner, but he can run. Morton. And these are pretty much identical teams. Now, people are not really paying attention, but Texas Tech and Cincinnati are pretty much identical. Morton throws better than Sorsby. That's the only difference. If we keep the same game plan, we'll destroy them. I'm going to go a scoot ahead.
Put the game on ice.
But anyway, I brought this video up just to make a point, man. And it wasn't there for me. These videos are not here for me just to dissect and call out plays and different things like that. I'm not doing it because of that. I'm doing it to show that, hey, this is where why Colorado can be successful against Texas Tech and wherever other teams they're going. Because Cincinnati and Texas Tech are similar teams. That's why it was a 40-44 game and Texas Tech pulled off the win, right? Because they're similar. They're very similar teams. Colorado is not like them. They're not built like them. Colorado is majority passing team that has to set up the run in order to set up the pass. The other teams are running teams that like to pass. That's the difference. They're running teams. So their running backs got way more yards than ours. Our support is the running game, the throw. So we have the running game now to support with Augusta, and I pray that they unleash Welch, man. Let this kid play more. I know they say he was injured a little bit. Please let him get more tutties, man. More touches, man. For real. And guys, if you really want to be champions of the conference, just stop with the penalties and be more disciplined. Shiloh hit. They're flipping over your ego at that point. And I know the guy, I saw the video, the guy bumped into him on the sideline, and Shiloh said, I ain't having it. Fuck this shit. And he flipped him over. Right? But look, Shiloh, that cost your team points. Don't think about yourself in the moment. Think as a team. Don't worry about this guy bump you, man. You're going to hit him again the next play anyway. Catch him on the next play and fire his ass up. That's what you do. Don't do bonehead plays on out of bounds and stuff, man. That's going to cost your team penalties. And Coach Prime said that in the well-off video. You guys got to be disciplined. And I already see in the video that you got Tafiq. And I love that guy, Tafiq, man. The guy can play. Man, shut your ass up and just handle business, and you'll be fine. Handle your business. All right? So anyway, man, that's just my take on Colorado, man. I think Colorado wins this game by at least 10 points. I'm not going to say point thing, but Colorado's only let one team score above into the 30s. And that was K-State. Colorado has not allowed anybody else to score more than 20-something points on their defense. And Colorado's defense in the third and fourth quarter, except for the last game and a couple of games before that, they have allowed a touchdown in the third and fourth quarter. So if Colorado comes with that attitude that they came with at Arizona, shut them down, you can possibly see a 36-10 game. But I'm going to give Morton and Texas Tech and Brooks the benefit of the doubt. I expect them to put some points on Colorado, but I don't expect them to win the game. I expect them to be competitive for at least 2 quarters, and then Colorado just pulls away. I'm not going to put a score out there, but I do think that Colorado does win this game at least by 10. By 10. So that's how I feel on this game. Yo, Skull Buffs for all the Buff fans. And, fight on USC. I know we're going through a dilemma right now. USC, I know we're going through a dilemma. And I'm going to talk about them as well. Probably later on tonight. I'll talk about USC and Nebraska and their game at USC. I think this is a winnable game. I don't know how much Jaden Mayava is going to play in this game, but I know he did throw for a lot of touchdowns at UNLV last year. I was not really enthusiastic by his gameplay. I wasn't at UNLV, sorry. But and maybe that's because I only watched him play that bowl game, and I didn't watch the other games that he played against the WAC. And so I don't know. We'll see, man. I hope the young man does well. You know what I mean? I'm praying for him to do well. And it's sad to see how Miller Moss is being treated as well. I don't like that either, because the fan base, I think Miller Moss he got the team back in the games. I think our defense did not hold water, and I think they're putting this all on Miller Moss, and I think they're wrong for it. And I'm a fight on guy, and I'm still be fight on to the day that I die. I'm just saying, man, I think they're giving Miller Moss a bad a bad rap right now. I really do. That's just my take on it. I'm not taking them from Mayava, but I'm also thinking that they're not really giving a fair shot to Miller Moss, man. Even though I know he threw 6 interceptions, there's quite a few quarterbacks this season has thrown interceptions. Our defense cannot hold water under pressure in the red zone, but you want to blame Miller Moss. It's kind of like, almost like, I'm so glad of this. I'm so glad of this. You know, I want to say this because this is about Trump and Kamala Harris. It's almost like that. You know, y'all want to blame Trump for this, but you see what Kamala Harris is openly doing, trying to pass this type of agenda on our kids and things like that. And I'm so glad Trump is in office. He's going to stop that crap. All the LGBTQ stuff, man, he's going to shut that down in schools and putting pressure on our kids. Because as a Black American, I'm afraid to send my child, my grandson, to a regular school, a public school, and my grandson is not safe and protected from the LGBTQ stuff. I got a problem with that. Now, I know this is at the end of my show, and I'm speaking about that, but I'm so glad that Trump is in office. He's going to be in office and take over. These folks have ran down our economy. I couldn't go see my son like I want to, or drive to go see my son because the gas prices are so high, and my son lives in Texas. And I want to go see my son fight. Right? Can't do it. When Trump was in office, I was able to go to Colorado and Texas 3 or 4 times a year, driving back and forth on $1.39, $1.40 gas. Gas is too high. Groceries are too high. And Kamala wanted to raise the ceiling more. She did. And she's not Black. She is not a Black woman. All you Black women and all that stuff was out there saying she's Black. Candace Owens proving she's not Black. We were saying it before Candace Owens. We were saying it before then. People were saying it, but y'all didn't believe us. She's not for Black people. The lady didn't even want to speak at her. All those people that supported her, she didn't even come out and speak to them. She said they sent a guy out to talk to the crowd. That was your president. That's the person you want as your president. She's about to go to jail. They're about to go to jail, man. The President Biden, all of them, they're about to go to jail for attempted murder, man. They're finna go down for attempted murder. You think Trump is finna let this stuff go about him being shot at and everything like that? Y'all better watch it, man. He's finna take all of them folks down. Nancy Pelosi, all of them. All on View, the love ladies on the View, all of them. Oprah, the Obamas, Cheneys, and even BlackRock may go down. BlackRock. He's probably gonna go after them too, man. Because the kid that shot at him was in a BlackRock commercial. So Trump is about to handle business. I don't know if everybody watched that video and speech yesterday that he said he's going to take down the deep state. He is not playing. He is not playing. And we applaud him for that because they're suffocating us. They're poisoning us. They're poisoning our food. They're spraying the air. I watch the sky every single day get sprayed with these lines. Nobody's talking about it. The media not talking about why are they spraying these lines in the sky? Why? They're not talking about it. And I know I'm talking about college football, but I had to go on this little rant right here because like I said, my mom doesn't even know who she really was. And it wasn't for my cousin finding out who my grandparents really are in their history. They're Native Americans. My grandfather, one of my grandfathers, he's not even labeled as black. He's labeled as mulatto. My grandfather was a light-skinned, curly-haired man. He about my skin complexion with curly hair. My grandmother was dark with good hair. My grandmother had full long hair. And my grandmother was born in Atoka, Durant County, Oklahoma, home of the Choctaw Nation. My grandfather, on my mother's side, was born in Muskogee. Muskogee, yeah, Creek Nation. But we think that my grandfather was Creek and possibly Seminole because of his father, his mother's father, Frank Haney. The chief of the Seminole Nation, last names were Haney. And we thought that my grandfather's grandfather was white. In those pictures, because they're black and white, he looks white, but he's not. He's not a white man. He was a Native American man. And his name was Frank Haney, and my grandmother, who passed away at a young age, and was named Charlotte Haney. So the chief of the Seminole Nation at that time, they have Haneys. And I think one of them name was Jim Haney. And that could be a connection to my grandfather. And that's the same guy that everybody watches on. They got you go on Instagram or you go on YouTube and they talk about the Seminole Nation. And that guy said he don't want us there no more. That's Mr. Haney. That's Mr. Haney. He was the chief of the Choctaw Nation. He didn't want to give the black people their due and their part of the funding for the nation, Seminole Nation, in which Seminoles mean slave, runaway slave. So how are these Indians, these ones that look Asian, and I'm sorry I got to go on this rant, going to stop these black folks who's on the tribal board, right? And I hope Trump works on that and attacks that for our black people, because they try to stop, because the government gave funding to all the Indian tribes, the 5 tribes in Oklahoma. They try to stop the black people from getting that funding, knowing that them black people are Native Americans, the freedmens, all of them. They need to get their funding, and they try to take their land and everything. We got a problem today about that. We need to get our land back. And there was more land that was taken from us, from all us civilized Indians who were forced off their land, all the tribes that were forced out of the South, things like that. They got Indian mounds. They got mounds all over Alabama, all over Mississippi, down the Mississippi River. Indian mounds, pyramids. So, and they were black people. You got a situation here where the University of UAH is sitting on black people land, the Jones family. And nobody's saying nothing about that. Just like Manhattan Beach was taken because of eminent domain. Black people need to fight to get their land back. And so that's why I'm saying I'm glad that Trump is in office, because Kamala Harris didn't even have a business plan for black people. If you go on Trump's website, he's got a platinum plan, a business plan for the black community to elevate. And you had Kamala using women to turn against their husbands and whatever else, and the gay community, the LGBT community, right? And we saw this happening. This has been planned out for all the way through the Obama administration. And they try to fool us with this Sambo stuff and with all the Black Lives Matter stuff and everything like that. We was not fooled. God spoke. And he saw what was happening. It's time to end this crap. Let black people get their land and what is due. We own companies and businesses in the early 1900s, in the late 1900s, in the early 1900s. We own oil that was stolen from us. If you go and you look at the Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you go down there and you go to Black Wall Street and you go to the monuments, they'll tell you the story. Let's go. Hey man, I'm just proud and happy that this is hopefully we'll get the change that we deserve, man. We're not fooled anymore as black people. And I'm so happy that I voted for Donald Trump. And I voted for Obama 2 consecutive years, presidencies, and didn't get shit. Didn't get a damn thing. So I'm just praying that this works out for us, and that gas prices and everything, and we can get kickbacks, things off our taxes that we pay, that we work so hard for to do. And they send all the migrants back. They send them back, or the immigrants. Send them back. Send them back. Because they've been stealing our land. Don't allow China and stuff to just buy up all our land. Lease the land, but not own it. We got to stop all of this crap, because we're losing all our land to these folks, foreigners. Every day I seen when I was doing the We Buy Houses, there was foreign countries calling to buy up all the houses in these neighborhoods. They were. Foreign countries are buying your houses and then renting them back to you for a profit. That's got to stop. So I'm so glad that Trump is in office. Anyway, y'all, please like and subscribe to the channel. I know I went on that rant for about 10 to 15 minutes, man, but I had to say that, man. So I know there's a lot of haters that are going to hate me, and some ain't going to like me. I'm just saying this. I really don't. I don't. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. And I just want to say thank you guys for y'all support. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and share. And hit that notification button. I appreciate everybody who watches this channel and supports the channel. Until the next time, deuces.